gold. Let's play some more Balatro. I have completed about half the decks at Blue Stake. Continuing on to Nebula deck. I like the telescope voucher. So this should be good. Minus consumable slot is not great. But we could probably deal with that without too much trouble. Don't want $5, but I do want a holographic Joker. And if I play this at past, what is it? Red stake? I'll only get maybe 3. So I might as well take 5. And you, and see what you give me. 1, 2, 2, 2. Ugh. Pair of aces. Only 2 discards. What am I going to do here? I kind of can't go for a flush because I won't get a second one. Pair and 2 pair are just not enough. There's no straights I can draw into. There's 3 suits I've got 2 of, so maybe I do indeed play the aces so I can hold the hearts. I've got 1 heart and 3 of a kind. 4, 5, queen could all pull a pair. Let's see, looking for 6 out of 40. It's 15%. 15% twice is like 30. Looking for only 3 cards out of 40. 3 times. Okay. Give me a 5 or a queen. Please. We got the queen. Amazing. We shouldn't have. That's some good luck there. 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. But jacks are basically all gone. 6s are mostly gone, so I'm not going to pull that straight. Maybe get spades. Don't think anything's more likely than spades. So let's hope. Spades, please. Ooh, we got 1. Need 1 more, or I'm in big, big trouble. Spades, spades, spades. Hey. Just barely. Faceless. Eternal. Even for $0, I don't think I want that. And if I skipped for a holographic and I'm not taking it, I should probably just re-roll. I guess we'll risk it. It would be some economy if I can get it to go off. I guess we'll plan on not playing any faces. So we have them to discard. It'll probably give me But if they're discarded, I only have 2 discards. Ugh. Negative flower pot. Crazy. $0. So now I want to play a hand that scores 4 different suits. That's next to impossible. I'm going to have to score 4 cards. So it can't be any of these, which only score 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be a 2 pair, technically. But then it has to land perfectly. Can't be a flush, obviously. Could be a straight, but that's, again, difficult to land. Full house is more doable. 4 of a kind. Semi-likely, actually. And a straight flush, obviously not, unless they're all wild. Yeah, I don't really know how to use the flower pot. Besides, I have a lot of wild cards. See, here's the thing, Faceless Joker. I want to discard so I have a chance of something that will play halfway decent. I guess I'm going to play instead of discarding, so I'll have the discard later to discard faces. Like all these non-club faces. Still no clubs, huh? Oh, am I going to risk drawing a face and discarding it? Let's see. 70 by 14 is only 1,000, which will get us there this time, so I think I can risk one hand if I get the flush. Would be good. Hey, money. But unless I level up flush and or get other jokers or a way to make flower pot go off, I'm in trouble. If I make a flush with 3 wild cards in it, oh, splash would make that go off. Okay, so I can consider building towards that, which would mean half joker's no good. I think if I don't push for triggering Faceless Joker, I can get through another round without much trouble. So I'd kind of like to save interest income. Hearts or diamonds? They're virtually the same. Oh, come on. Got neither? Piece 2, 3, 4. That's nothing. I need 70 points. I don't have a pair. It's only 4 diamonds though. There's 3 jacks, 3 eights to draw. 3 threes. So let's go for a pair. That's only, right, 10 mult. So that's 16 times 11 is enough. Literally anything I play. So, whatever. I'm going for pairs. Oh, I've only got 1 slot. I'm in trouble now. Only 1 hand type, huh? There's got to be something I believe I can do reliably. Pair now. Thanks for the follow. I think this is the first time someone has reached out to me in whispers rather than out in chat. But either way is good. 30 times 12 is only 300-ish. Can't make pairs and survive. Can't reliably make multiple straights. Not very far on either flush. Probably don't have anything better to do. Of course, only 1 club and no faces, so I'm glad I didn't hold out for faces. And no clubs. I'm out of discards, and this boss is going to ruin me. Well, there's a tiny chance we pull hard. Oh, God. I did a fake discard just because that was the natural thing to do next. And killed myself. Can't possibly win with high cards. Rare. And if I take the voucher, I won't be able to afford it before beating the boss. In fact, well, I'll take the voucher and beat the boss. It's only in that immediately following shop. See which rare joker we get. Wee Joker. Well, that's a nice scaling Joker. If you pull it early, that can go well. I've got reasons to want to hang around one particular scoring hand. So that's good enough for now. Because you won't give me anything immediately. Oh, but I don't want it to be flush. I want it to be four. Oh no, twos. Twos. I'm thinking half joker. Re-joker is twos. Okay. So I want all the scoring twos I can play. There's one. Okay. Well, now I only need 75 points. And high card will only give me 10. But if I can pull another 2... I guess let's just go for diamonds and maybe twos. One, two, three, four, five. Hypothetically, I could throw away a high card and not win yet. And get a 2 that I'll throw away as a high card and probably not win yet, and then do this flush. And if I do, it'll start buffing the re-joker more, which is good. The earlier, the better. Yeah, I'm going to go for that over $1 per hand. It's not very likely. There's only 3 twos to draw. I'm going to try. No twos. So if I throw away a hand to pull one, I won't be able to play it and win. So flush it is. Sword and crossbow, welcome. You've noticed that I finished my meal and peeked out. Don't have to ask what you were playing because I was just watching. I played Okami, but it's been probably a decade. I remember liking it. Hope you and all your viewers are doing well. If any of your viewers do not know me, hello. I'm Arantius. I focus on self-paced games overall. Things that are not fast-paced or reaction-based. It means a lot of puzzles, but as you can see right now I'm playing Balatro, which I honestly view as mostly a puzzle, but there's enough randomness and unknowns that it's not quite a puzzle. But definitely I play at my pace. I get to choose exactly what buttons to click and when, and the game doesn't force me to do it at any given time. I have been playing for almost 200 hours now, and right now I'm just working on clearing the various things that still exist to be cleared that I haven't done yet. The game comes with many decks which introduce their own special rules or variants to the base rules, and various difficulty levels represented by the color of the chips here. I don't know what order the colors are in necessarily. I know orange is the most difficult and white is the easiest, and I don't know how the rest of the colors fill in that order to be logical, but blue is about just past halfway on the difficulty scale, and I'm working on clearing blue stake across every deck. We're just about, as the title shows, just about halfway through blue stake. There's a whole bunch of things built in. Let's see, it's auto saves. So if I jump to the menu, I can show you that you can just start a game and you choose decks. Each one of these dots is a different deck with their own different rules. And if I jump all the way to red where I've cleared them all. And down here, each dot here is a different difficulty level. And each level adds an additional rule that stacks on top of the previous ones. In addition to a standard run, there are challenge runs, which I have all completed on stream somewhat recently. And they have even more extreme variations to the base rules. Yes, it stacks, so white stake is the base difficulty, nothing special happens. Next up, red stake, you don't get reward money from small blind, i.e. the first out of each group of 3. Second one, the scores that are required grow faster than normal, and you don't win any money from the small blind. Yeah, it gets pretty tough as you go up. So blue stake removes the discard, and I'm finding that quite challenging. You start with 3 by default, and removing one of them is losing a third of your discards. Anyways, I'm obviously managing because we've done half of them or so. And for any of you who are still new to this game, it's weird. It's vaguely conceptually built around poker, except almost every word that's used to describe poker is used here, but for something completely different. In standard poker, jokers either don't exist or they're just wild cards that could stand in for literally any card. In Balatro, jokers are just collectibles that have their own modifications to the rules, basically. The base rules are that you gather some number of chips and then some amount of multiplier, and your score is however many chips you have times whatever your multiplier is. This joker adds chips to your score. This joker adds mult to your score. So what I'm doing now is trying to decide how to proceed through the upcoming blinds or challenges, what scores they require, and how I will do that given these modifications to my scoring. I have gotten the Cavendish at least once, maybe just once. I didn't know it existed for a long time, and I would avoid the Gros Michel because I don't like that joker very much. Oh yeah, definitely. It takes effort just to get to ante 8 your first time. I think it was just yesterday I had my best run ever. I managed to get, what is that? 4 trillion points in one hand? For a long time, the unlockable that required you to do 100 million points in one hand seemed completely impossible. This one was a relatively good run that late pulled Perkeo, a legendary joker, and I just started stacking more and more copies of the... I play almost exclusively on stream. I think I started off stream and then decided this would be a good thing to stream, and I've mostly been doing it on stream since then, and an hour here and there otherwise, but mostly on stream. I've had the relatively good fortune to be busy with personal projects for the past couple months, and I've been working on those when I'm not streaming and not otherwise just relaxing and entertaining myself. But yeah, we're getting really high on the completion ratio. Completing the collection officially was the last big thing that I did. It took a lot of effort to get the last voucher that I was still had not discovered. So that said, I'm sitting here with $12. I usually place a heavy emphasis on accumulating $25 because one of the primary economy mechanics is you earn $1 for every $5 you have when you complete a round, up to 25, unless you've modified the rules somehow. So having $25 at the end of a round gets you 5 more. So I try really hard to get myself to the point that I have accumulated $25 that I have not spent. So right now, I've got 8 chips and only a couple malt from Supernova, which is probably enough to get 900 chips in a round. So I think I'm not going to buy anything. I'm slightly more inclined to spend money that doesn't push me down below another multiple of 5, but I'm too close. I can't do that now. So yeah, we're going to move on, and I'm going to hope I can handle this with just you two. No 2s. Not much in the way of flushes. So right now, one flush will be times an extra 5. So it'll be about double what it normally would. Which means I can probably just do that. And score a 2 here or there, that would be great. Diamonds? Oh, we got diamonds, but no 2s. But we're almost all the way there. There's a 2. And we have clubs, which will finish the round for us. So I'm going to play a 2 just to buff the Wheat Joker. And of course, not get another one. I've got 2 hands and one discard. So I'm going to throw away cards, hoping to pull a 2. And score it for the Wheat Joker. And I didn't. So we'll just finish the round. $3. Mr. Bones. Okay, so I made those 900 points kind of just fine. I leveled up Wee Joker a tiny bit and Supernova if I keep making flushes. I didn't get lucky and pull a really good Joker, so yeah, I'm going to try to just roll on. That's not a very good pull for flushes. One heart. Well, this does not look good. Oh, we didn't get hearts. So we play a pair of 2s for the Wee Joker and try to draw some hearts. Okay, we got hearts, which is decent, but it's not going to be 1,000 points. Is it? Oh, it is. Okay. So now we're basically at $25. I don't have anything really strong. I think we're going to take this for the Wee Joker. Make more 2s. 1800 is going to be real tough. And only one hand type, so I don't get to focus on Wee Joker unless I pull a 2 that works in a flush. Well, clubs. I want to make the 2s anyway. And it'll give me the 5th card for the flush, so I'm going to do it right now. Would prefer to take a lower rank card, but I'll have to take what I can get. Okay, I can only play flushes now. I've got a bunch of spades, including a 2. So let's pull a spade. Hey, there's another 2 that I can't play. I can't use for the wee joker because I can't make it part of a flush. Certificate. I have had certificate make runs. Unfortunately, it's a messy joker. It adds a bunch of junk to your deck. But I'm gonna take it. $7. Could I possibly switch to a different hand now? That's no malt. That's none yet. Can't do it now. I guess I have to stay on flush. It's going to be hard to make it through the whole 8 rounds. Only one hand, huh? That basically means I need to get some malt going. $90 by 16 is only 1,400. Which means I can't do this in one hand right now. So I'd have to get lucky with the jokers I pull being enough to score me 2,600 points in hand, or in running up Supernova and whatever I get in the shop. I think I'm going to risk this because it's definitely going to be 2 jokers and a few malts will get us there. Let's hope there's 2 good jokers in here. Uh-oh. I don't have anything enhanced for that to be terribly useful with yet. Holding queens. Few chips. 4 malts. Ugh. They're all commons. If I can hold 1 queen, I'll beat the coming boss. But I've only got the initial draw and 2 discards to maybe draw a queen, which is 18 cards, which is more than a quarter of the deck. So I'd be likely to pull 1. It would have to be one that I don't have to also play in my scoring hand. So I kind of need to draw 2 queens, which isn't terribly likely. I think I'm going to take... Well, if I take you and count on the queen, I could take anything else I want. Situationally... Oh! Hanging Chad will help buff the wee joker. If I have a 2 scoring as the first card in the hand, then it'll go 3 times rather than 1. Yeah, it's a little risky. I'm going to go for this because if it works, it will work. Oh, and I had the double tag I forgot about. You definitely work temporarily. You're a really crappy economy. I hate you. I don't really want any of these. Especially not more than ones I've got already. And that would guarantee we make it for a while. But I'd rather keep what I've got, assuming I can hang on that well. So let's draw some queens. There's one. We got 3 diamonds.  3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3 Diamonds, please. Ooh, we got diamonds. And a 2, but I can't play it with this boss. So I might as well dig for another queen. Or a 2 of diamonds. Well, this is the best we can do. I might as well just hit play and let the game calculate it for us. I was about to do the math. Yeah, with the queen in hand, that was enough. Okay. So now, if we can pull queens, we can migrate to a different hand. We don't have to keep doing flushes for our molt necessarily. So let's see if we can get, say, pair. Or 4 of a kind. I guess I might as well take flush, because 4 of a kind is not terribly likely. Flush might actually get played. Money, clubs, wild. None of that is super useful. So I'll take the money, which will always work out to be useful somehow. And more money. I think I've made that at least once. Yeah, so sure. $3. Rerolls are getting expensive. Okay, next round we need to pull queens. Got one. And discard for a tarot. But I want to play 2s. Play or discard? Hard to say. Well, I should probably go for diamonds. But I want to go for hearts. 8,000 points. I need another queen. There's another queen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Holographic regular joke. I want high card or pair to be a reliable thing to be able to play so that I can hold queens and not play them and more easily do 2s. Don't know if I can afford that yet, especially because I want to skip for the negative tag. First hand face down. Ooh. Nice. What are the chances I've got a 2 here? Are the last thing, so you're a flush. Guess I have to keep doing that. Oh, we got a 2. Should have moved it just in case it was there. It's almost 8,000. Oh boy. You. Low card, so you're going to be a club, not a diamond. In fact, 4 or below. It could be a 2. Clubs, please. Oh, no, that's the 2. So wait, now what are you? I don't know what you could possibly be. I'm in a bit of trouble here. I need to make 8,000 points, and how am I going to do that? What card is that? I'm going to risk playing some 2s to buff the wee joker and hopefully drawing, I don't know, something and holding the queens. That was another 2 of clubs. Aha! Didn't realize I had multiples. All right, I did the death a while ago. 3 queens is good, but I've kind of got to draw a club or I'm up a creek. So 8 out of 29 clubs is like worse than 1 out of 3. Got to toss at least 2 of you out and hope for the best. This might not work. Oh. Wee Joker is not so wee anymore. So now Supernova is very flush biased, but can maybe manage when we play other things, at least a little bit. A negative splash. Which means I can just throw 2s in and they will always score. Sweet. I don't have room for a random joker, however, unless I sell something. That's not a good plan. I'll go for the extra slot. Enough money to afford that because I bought one thing that gives 2 extras, but they're both jokers I don't want. I want more 2s. Strengthening aces would do that, but I didn't pull any aces. Multing 2s would help. So when we pull death in the future, we will use it to make 2s. From those, I hope. I think I would prefer to find a pair. Oh, there we are. I'd like to make pairs my primary hand now. Maybe I can afford that, especially if I just throw in a bunch of other cards and they score. Maybe. 2 pair? No. Queen. Retrigger queen. Nice. There's a mult 2. I'll make a pair. And throw in a mult 2, which will score. And I'll have it score many times for the mult and the wee joker. Holding multiple queens and hanging chatting a mult 2, that worked out quite well. 6, 7, 9, 10, jack. I've almost got a flush. 6, 9, 10, jack. 3 of all of them. I think I'll look to draw a pair and hopefully a 2. I got the pair. Although I'm starting to realize, honestly, this should be a high card deck because of Splash. They'll all still score. So anything enhanced, I will be able to play my negative Splash. But I'm taking 2s. Just letting the Wee Joker continue to buff up will be good. 9 that discards for a tarot, and I'm looking for queens, please. Sun is not terribly useful. A bunch of 2s and a bunch of jacks. I think I will play Full House? No. Discard down to a pair and a tarot. Hopefully pull a queen. Nope. Play a pair and a pair and a pair. Well, I've got another 2. I don't want to play all of these, I don't think. Oh my god, I do. That was only 5,000 with the mult in there. Well, now I'm holding a queen, so there's that. I'm dead. If I pull multiple diamonds, which is a maybe, it might be all right. Hopefully multiple diamonds and multiple queens, which is a big ask. We did not get multiple diamonds, and we did not get any queens. I'm dead. 7, 8, 9, 10. Off by 1. That's a big shame. Holographic is very good. Doubling money is not. Jack, Queen, King, Ace. Diamond. Diamond. Ugh. Diamond. Oh, barely. Which holographic do we get? An Eternal Regular Joker. That'll probably kill the run. I'm effectively wasting a Joker slot with something that's not very powerful. But it will make it last at least a little while. Let's see if we can work around it. worth nothing right now until I can find an uncommon joker. But if I can survive long enough, baseball card is real powerful. This is probably a bad idea. Against faces, blue seal. Took away the only face card in the hand to make some more faces. Boss effect. Yuck. Spades. There's only 5 spades in the deck. Diamonds is better. 8. Which is a quarter. So we might draw a diamond now. Might not. Got it. Okay. We didn't kill ourselves. And we might have... No, we definitely have a negative joker coming up. Ooh, trading card. Means I basically have no discards. Can I possibly afford to go down to pair? I don't think so. This will get me towards having more good pairs. Now that I've got extra queens. That's it? Oh. Tower Justice Moon. I'm probably about... Oh, you're uncommon. Sweet. Baseball card hits you. So I've got that. Discard something low. Gone forever. 7, 8, 9, 10. What's a pair of queens gonna score now? Yuck. 30 by 16, 24. It's only like 600 points. Times 4 is not enough, so I can't do pairs. Maybe I play the pair hoping to draw the 6th jack, which there are 8. Get 1 every maybe 6. Didn't get it. Got it. I need another 1,000 points, huh? Well, a pair will be 700. Aces, queens. 5, 4, 3, 2. Four, 5, 6, 7. Oh, basically only do high card. 16 by 15 by 1.5 is 360 points. Is not enough. I'm dead. That's so disappointing with how close we are. And a holographic Joker just waiting to be taken. 4, 5. 3 of you, 3 of you. 16 by 15 by 1. Oh man. Look how close. And it would have been such a good run if we held on. But no. That's a real low flush. Yeah, not halfway. It's a real high flush. Come on, hearts. Come on, hearts. Oh, come on, hearts. There we go. Is that high enough? No. Rare, holographic, both, as long as we can get past this boss, whose effect is not going to hurt us very much. 3, 1, 2, 2. Ugh. Diamonds. We lose. So that's a really low flush. We don't have any discards left, and we're not going to get anything that we can play. Hearts, everything is mostly discarded already. I'm going to pull 2 hearts? No. I'll be lucky to pull 1. And that was really low. But I don't have anything better to go for, so let's cross our fingers. No hearts, not a single one. Spades? There's only 4 spades, but we only have to draw 1 of them. That's a pair. That's something. Didn't get a spade. We got 4 pairs. That should count for something. That's not enough. Three of a kind is pretty good. No, it's only 150. Let's make a full house, please. No. Of course, now we pulled a 10. Thankfully, we also got a queen. That's not going to be good enough again. I should probably stop pushing this strategy. 1 spade out of 7. Should find a spade. Come on, spades. Come on, spades. Come on, spades. Just barely. Okay, we have a holographic Joker and a whole pile of money. Space Joker, Eternal. Also holographic. Neither one, that one's free. That's, yeah. How? We got an uncommon and it happened to spawn in holographic, and we got this holographic. I cannot turn down clearance sale. Given that it's holographic, I might actually go for Space Joker. It seems to never go off at the right time. but with holographic, I can wait for it. It's eternal, so it's dangerous, but I'm going to do it. What's a pair going to get me now? 18 by 22. 400. It's, yeah, I can play pairs. Maybe Space Joker will start leveling it up. I can play a full house. You know, I've got this and another pair, and that will get to 900 points, and Space Joker might level it up. Or we can do it in one. Aces were that much better than fours. One Space Joker? Ah. I don't need it. That pair is more than halfway. So let's keep telling the Space Joker to level our pairs up. Sooner or later it'll happen. Not this time. The banana. Clubs are debuffed. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, Jack, Queen. Let's make a pair. With the banana, this is going to easily... Oh, not quite finished the round. Come on, Space Joker, do your work. We're at 7 pairs made, and we haven't yet activated Space Joker. And I think those were all after I got it. It was like the full house and the flush got us the first boss, which is where we got Space Joker, and then I started making pairs, and it still hasn't activated. And I never used the chariot. I don't have room for that. I don't really have anything for her to take. Well, if I get enhancements, then I've got something to confer. That's a fancy 6. I'll be happy to pull it in the future. That's less fancy. Oh, we ate the banana. Which means we're in trouble for scoring. Oh, the constellation. Every planet we can find. Preferably Mercury. Sixes and kings. Two random things. Oh, one random thing. Oh. And I don't want it. Well, maybe I'll remember that in the future. See, I don't think times 1.2 is as good as plus 15 at all. maybe we can get there. 46 plus 24. 1,000 points. I can make 4 pairs. And if the Space Joker will ever activate. Ah, finally. So activate it at number 9. 3,900 on the dot. Every planet we can find. We're making pairs. We're never going to activate the flower pot. Stand face down is not great. Not a single pair. I'm in big trouble. Space Joker's gonna go off now. Oh. Jack 10, 8, 5. All right. That boss was rough, but I actually had a spare hand. Sure. Spin the wheel. Nope. An extra slot? Yeah, I'm down to 1. Having 2 again would be great. I don't understand how to use the campfire. Resetting after every boss means... Yuck. Hello, green heroes. I don't care about suits. Really don't care about suits. So whatever. Let's make things red. Maybe I'll get a flush 5 one day. Pairs. Should probably do something like 2 9s to 10s. I'm going for basically playing lots of pairs. Card sharp actually starts to make sense. Means the first pair is always worthless, but then every pair after that is times 3. Pareidolia is not terribly useful if I can get better plus mults to go with it. You know, honestly, both of those. Yeah, they'll make me last a while. Really stand to find more planets. That 12,000. Yeah, I think I can manage with that. 2 we just got. Choose 2. I mostly don't care. Except for feeding the constellation, which is nice. Polychrome, huh? 8,000 points, one hand. 70 by 6. Call that 80 chips on average. 6 plus 8, 10, 10. Times 1.5. Oh, play only one hand. Card sharp won't factor in, and so we're nowhere close. So I'm in huge trouble. Huge trouble. I can't even replace it or something. How am I gonna get past the needle? Let's say instead of a pair of 5s on average, get a pair of 70 plus, I should say 22 pair of aces. It's still only 4,700 points. If I could use the card sharp, it would be trivial, but I can't have a hand already played this round if I only get one hand. So I'm in big trouble. So if I get steal in the first average pair. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I'd have to pull the 6, this fancy 6. Which, with a steal, 10,000 points. Or a full house. Six thousand, not enough. I have to pull that fancy 6 or I die to the needle. Unless this shop is intensely... Oh, well, planet will help. $85 and 7 base without the card sharp. It's only 5,000. Okay. 108 base. Plus scoring chips times 8 plus 8 plus 10 plus 10 times 1.7. It's only 7,400. Can I find better than times 10? It's basically the only thing, or better than times 8. Basically the only things I can replace. Picked a lot of Eternal Jokers. No. No. Planet? $7,900. I need another planet. Okay. Pair of aces will now score 8,300. Pair of 10 chip, 8,200. Pair of 9s will do it. Pair of 8s will not. So I need a rank 9 or higher pair and I'll beat the boss. Or to have this base joker go off. Oh, there it is. I mean, since I've got the discards, let's try to go for the fancy 6, because it'll be funny. $100 plus 2 times whatever. 8, 8, 10, 10, 1.9. Didn't get another 6, but the kings should still do it. Because I dug for those planets. Yeah, barely. Ooh. want to save up money again. If I saw a planet, I might go for it, but I don't, so we're going to save interest income. Which I don't really get much in the way of money here. A replacement holographic will, by definition, be better than the Jolly Joker. So I'm going for it. A lot of things would be nice if we could get them. Pair is leveled up. And Space Joker last went off when pair was at 9. It does not go off 1 out of 4 times. Not even close. Oh, now I get the times 3. So, yeah. It still didn't go off. Madness. Holographic, which is better than Jolly Joker, and Pareidolia is all that Madness can eat. Everything else is eternal already. Okay, so that's plus 10, and that's plus 8, so that's strictly better. Then this is going to be scaling time smalt. I know, but the point is, normally Madness is just off the table for me, because I couldn't possibly lose all of my other Jokers, which it will destroy, and continue to survive. But in this case, assuming I sell one of the only 2 I can to have room to buy it, then there's only 1 left that it could possibly destroy. I'll still keep 3 useful Jokers and have it scaling. So that seems atypically like a really good idea. I think I'm going to buy and sell this just for the money then. I think at least once, I think it was the first time I had ever done Black Stake, Madness was the first Joker I pulled. So I bought it and then I only took Eternal Jokers from that point forward. Add your plus 10 before you guys go times. Okay, and planets for... Oh, no. I'm low on money. I'll rely on Madness scaling. Still otherwise. Are you going to destroy Pareidolia immediately, or are you going to hit 1 out of 4 chance until you destroy it? Madness is your only Joker, wow. All faces are debuffed. Oh, well, now I almost hope that Madness eats Pareidolia. Because it didn't. Small or big? Okay, so if I make a pair and I don't score any chips, yeah, I don't take Madness often enough to remember that it says small or big. I just, in my mind, it's some Jokers proc when you enter the round and some Jokers at other times. And this is yet different. It's hard to remember all the things. Okay, 100 plus 2 times 0 times 8, 10. $10, 10. 1.9. That will be 7,200. And then it'll be 21 for each of my next 2 pairs, and we'll win. That's the idea. 3, 7, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. 3, 7. We're low on 9s because they're 10s. Jack queen. So we definitely toss the 9 and the low. It doesn't matter which ones, but the low ones because that's habit. And as long as we can make 3 pairs, even with the debuff, we're fine. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I can see that. But, in my mind, if you've taken Madness, you just have 4 jokers. You just have to be prepared for that. There's a pair of 10s, and that'll do it. So now I just don't know how exactly Madness will behave. I know if you've only got Eternal Jokers, it doesn't destroy anything. But sitting here in this weird situation where I've got Madness plus 3 Eternals and only 1 non-Eternal Joker, is it going to see 1 Joker that it could destroy and choose randomly from among that set of 1 Jokers? Or is it going to choose randomly from my 4 Jokers and try to destroy it and fail? It'll always destroy. I was kind of figuring that was likely. Planets? Planets? Yes. Well, I could take a Steel Joker now, get $3 rather than just having it be destroyed. Yeah, it only cost me $2 to switch, and then everything's Eternal, and 3 of them scale, and 1 of them scales whatever hand I'm playing. Well, thank you for the clarification. I would have learned that in a moment, and I probably cynically would have guessed that that was the way it would work. I think I'll still take the planet. I'm going to take all the planets constellation. Oh. 3 plus 7 is 10. Yeah, okay. Nice. We'll get more planets in the future. We'll be low on money, but we'll find planets. 36,000. Well, let's see if we can do that. Times 1.2 times 1.5. Oh, you should be over there because you have plus as well. I kind of like them for some reason to be in ascending order. 1.2, 1.5, 2, 3. But strategically, since Madness is holographic, it needs to be over there to the left of the rest of the Times Jokers. $16,000 before card shop fires off. Yep. We're going to survive a good long while. Oh, gotta take planets. Planets up here are the most money efficient we can get. Oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna make playing multiple pairs a challenge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, queen, queen. Ugh. Yeah, well. Hey! I swear. Space Joker activated on the 9th and then on the 22nd. pair and not in between. It should, on average, activate every 4. So it should have gone off 5 times by now, but it's only gone off twice. That's so far off my expectation, which is a crude, simple version of statistics, but still. I wonder if anybody out there has actually calculated it more robustly. There's a chance I missed one. Okay, 10, 10. Yeah, I know statistics doesn't mean it's perfect, but... Okay, 2 pairs in hand means we're going to get 72,000, because we're going to get like 16 and then 60, roughly. And if we get something... there's nothing in between those two. Whatever. I'm pretty confident that this will do it. 30 and then like 90. Yep, okay. And that'll also work through anti-8 pretty cleanly. As long as we don't get, supremely unlucky with the shuffle. I don't know if we even can get that unlucky. I've got spare money finally. More planets. Preferably, yes, Mercury. I would love to buy Cavendish, but I can't. Don't have room. Wouldn't mind that at all. In fact, I'm so confident that we'll make it through. Let's actually go down into our interest income budget and see if we can get one right now. No. Planets. Only one hand type, we can do that. 10, 10, 10. Nice. Didn't even need to use card sharp. Well... any 2 low rank cards could go. I'd be happy. And then 2 somethings. Or do I feed the constellation? Oh, right. We're playing the deck that comes with Telescope by default, so of course Mercury is showing up. I'm going to take you for $2 since I'm already under 20, just barely. See what we get. Money. And I don't care about clubs. Now that we've got money, I can take that. Haven't added any sealed cards since I got you. Yeah, free money's nice. Oh, low cards that I should be tossing. Feed Constellation. Feed the Constellation again. I'm glad I bought Tarot Merchant or whatever that is. More food Constellation. I haven't really made much besides a pair. Only one hand type. Guys can go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really? But I mean, I haven't leveled up. I have leveled up straight, technically. Not enough. Probably. Oh, only one hand type. You're not gonna fool me, boss. Barely. Finally. 28. I think I'm mostly failing to find steals because I'm going so hard on planets, but steals would be better, but they're a lot harder to find. $17. I can buy all of these. Purple seal. Money, money, money. That is a lot of food for the constellation. Oh. Do I feed madness by playing around, or do I get a negative joker? It's probably not going to synergize well. Don't need another joker. Cheaper rerolls voucher would have been nice here. Nice, Mercury. Almost level 20. Forces one card to always be selected. That's gonna stink. Ah, 31. Is that 28 to 31? So kind of on pace. It was 9, 22, 28, 31. Or 4 times in what should have been 7. Constellation is stealing the card sharp's thunder. Still no more steel cards. Well, I've got 10s. Oh, vampire. Basically, if you force select something that I don't have a pair of, discard. Play. I don't think I've ever even considered that. So, black hole is a spectral, not a planet, I take it. I suppose it would depend on the build. Like, I think yes would be if I also have an obelisk. Because in that's probably the only case where I really expect to be playing a lot of different types of hands. And all those level ups would be really valuable. Otherwise, yeah, ×1 malt is a lot for the cost of a pack. So is this going to be 200,000 points right now, or am I going to need to make another pair? It's 200,000 right now. Poor card sharp only got fired off a couple times. Nice. So, blue stake, nebula deck, clear. I'm going to take a quick break, stretch my legs, refill my water, and see you all shortly before starting on the next deck. Okay, welcome back. Next up, Ghost Deck. Spectral cards may appear in the shop. Start with a Hex card. Hex is much of the reason that I almost avoided spectral decks early on. There's so many spectral cards with really severe trade-offs. starting off with it makes the trade-off not quite so bad. A bunch of free stuff, huh? I guess I'll give that a shot since it's sitting here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not optimal, but we've got it, which is pretty good. Oh, the discard boss. Seven spades, huh? Would mean I would only expect to draw one every 5 cards, very roughly, on average. So I'm probably not going to get a flush, or at least not 2. Well, mid to late game polychrome is amazing. Early game, polychrome does almost nothing. You basically need another plus mult from something before times mult is worth very much. So here, like, I'm working pretty hard to try to get times 4. Adding 50% to that is not much. But if I have even the base plus 4 mult joker, now it's 8 times 1.5 becomes 12. So much more. But just a base level 1 hand times 1.5. It's not as much as a plus mult card early on, is really what I'm getting at. I'd much rather have a holographic than a polychrome during Ante 2. I have never sold a joker without having all 5 slots full, I don't think. No, that's not strictly true. Almost never. I think the only cases I can think of, it's because it was early, I had very little money, and that was a way to buy something that I thought was really valuable. I haven't looked into how many dollars you get by applying hex to a joker. 3377, eh? 2 pair is not very many points when it's not leveled. That would only be 80. And it would leave me with 1 of each of 4 suits. What would I do with that? Guess I'm going for spades. I'm not confident, but I don't feel better about anything else. I got 1. Kind of what I expected. Come on, spade. Oh. So we just got a flush, which won't be enough points. And then we'll have to hope with the remaining 2 hands. Queen, queen, 4, 4 should do it. 20, 30, 48, like 100 points, yeah. Holographic 4 fingers. I can't apply polychrome to it if it's already holographic, but plus 10 mult is really useful. Destroy all others. Ugh. I did that in the wrong order. I basically can't use hex now. Yeah. Stream lag. You were probably realizing that at the same moment I was. well, I get $2 for selling that. I get $5 for selling that, but then I'm basically stuck in ante 2. So I think I'm just going to eat my losses and remember that next time if this run doesn't complete. The blue stake challenge. Blue seal, money. And I'm not married to any of those cards right now, and a bunch of them are low. Oh, you took all the low ones. So I'll destroy more low ones. Oh, I'll take a negative joker. Thank you very much. You want a full house. It's going to be a challenge. Because I think I'm going for a flush. Because I'm holding 4. Oh, or am I destroying low cards? Only got 2 2s, 3 3s, and 3 4s. And down 1 7 as well. Okay. 2 3s, 4s I really want to get rid of. Somehow I drew 4 of them. Okay, we're going for the flush to begin with, which might finish us off. Oh! Already got the flush. Yep. Great minds, blah, blah, blah. So, 45, 54 by 14. Sounds like enough. No, it's only 800. So we'll do that and maybe destroy some low things afterwards. Maybe pull a full house. Eight, 8, king, king. King, 8, 4. I would expect to need to draw 9 cards to draw a king 8. I think it's worth going for it. Yep. I think it still takes a fair deal of effort to build to the... Ooh, we hit it. Build to the point that that is practical, but yeah, that's definitely what it's for. I've used it in the past, and I think I was trying to make straight flushes. And just sometimes making straights and sometimes making flushes when I couldn't find it. I don't take it very often. This was because it was free and holographic. Negative faceless. That's not going to get triggered very often, I don't think. I mean, you're free, so we'll take you. Suit. Money to 0. I've got too much money to set to 0. I guess I'll take the suit because whatever, it'll make flush some things easier maybe. What am I sitting at? Mostly even besides the stuff I destroyed. So up a little bit on hearts, which I'm not holding. So if you give me hearts, this will be awesome. Spades. So now we're way up on spades. Let's see if we get a free spade. Hopefully an enhanced one. Wild. Let's see. We're down on 7432. So we don't want to take those. Wild will probably help me build flush 5 or something somewhere along the way. Only got the 1 spade jack. Might make flushes because they're easy. I think the other strength of Four Fingers is... No. You can make a flush. What am I trying to... Maybe you can't actually. I'm trying to say that you can mix in enhanced cards that wouldn't work normally. But no, you can't quite do that. I think Four Fingers and Shortcut is fun, but not a lot of value for 2 Joker slots. Well, I've got the Runner, which I normally don't like, but I've also got Four Fingers. 9-10 Jack. Not quite enough. But it's nearly a flush. Right. There you go. That's the kind of thing that it really makes possible. You can have the flush, and any 4 of them can form a straight. So I think I'm going to dig for an 8 queen, of which there are 8. And that way I can pull a straight flush, hopefully. Hey! Just like that. Well, even with only 4 cards, you don't need the 5th card. Is it if one of these wasn't, yeah, one of these wasn't spades, then that one would, those 4 with 4 fingers would form straight, and those 4 with 4 fingers would form the flush in one 5-card hand. $13, nice. Ooh, seed money. One of my favorite vouchers. Okay, so what do I want now? Any other Joker I've got room for, so I might as well fill up on a cheap one. I don't really like the red card much, so Eternal is going to turn me off. Random Joker, I've got room. Bonus. Oh, I could throw bonus on some spades that I'm likely to play. For now, I think I'll take the cheap Joker, which could be a good one. It is not. Not even gonna hold on to that. Oh, seed money. Ah. Double money, negative Joker. Can I make 5,200 points? I just did a straight flush, although that was probably a little lucky. It's a regular flush now. 50 by 6. Call it 90 by 20. It's only 1,800. I don't think I can afford to skip both of these. I'll take the negative. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight, but not flush. Interesting. I normally hate Seance because straight flushes are so hard to make, but we're trending in the direction where that's not nearly so true. That's still a straight, that's a straight, and not a flush because I'm off with 2 cards. So if I keep... those, I'd have to pull the Jack 7-9 of spades and any other spade. And with 13 out of 38 of them, that's pretty likely. So what's a straight flush gonna do now? About 100 by 20-ish? I basically didn't pull any spades. Yeah, I shouldn't have kept the 7, you're right. Well, yeah. Yeah. That's a straight. And if I had any other spade, I'd be good. But I didn't. Yeah. Impatient sometimes. Oh. I've only got one uncommon. I mean, as long as I take uncommons to replace things moving forward, I don't think I can turn down the baseball card. Let's continue making spades. If we can. Oh, yes we can. If we do continue making spades, straight flushes become pretty likely. I'm going to dig for a straight flush, whatever that planet is, in here. Fail. Negative. No repeat hand types. Oof. 5, 6. Well, I was gonna play the pair, but now I realize that's a spade, so let's just dig for a straight flush. 5, 6, 8. 5, 5, 6, 8. I need a 7, which there's only 3. Uh-oh. Should I just make the flush? That'd be 50, 60, 71, 82, 90 by 120 by 16, 20, 30. 3,600. Full house. And then it's not likely, but maybe we can pull a straight flush after this, or just another flush would do it. But I can't make another flush. So what would I do the last 1,600 points with? Straight? Oh, I don't need to drop all of these cards. I can keep the 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. That'll be a few more points. Yeah, okay, so I'm hoping to make a straight or straight flush with this. It's not going to be easy. Three, 4, 5, 6, 8. I need a 2, 7. There are no 2s. I need a 7. There's only 3 of them. Out of 28 means 7 cards should pull 1. Any 7 will make a straight, and that will be enough points, I'm pretty sure. A spade 7, which is one of those, would make a straight flush. Yes, you are correct. Sweet. Not making the full house, though. But I am getting a negative joker. Which one? Cartomancer is uncommon, so good overall. Do I need +1 hand? I think I'm going to dig for whatever planet straight flush is in these packs. My way towards, but not below, $25. Nope. Is it Neptune? It's not these 3. Might take the spectrals. Death. Okay. So 6, 10 of spades, of which there are 4. Give me a straight flush now. Any 6, of which there are 4, or no, I need a 6. Oh geez. 7, 8, 9, 10. Any 6 or the 10 of spades, of which there's 6. So I should only need 5. Real straight flush. I should have thought about this. What to do with a death? Oh well. I probably want a 2, 3 to turn into something. Or 4, geez. Don't want hearts, I want spades. Don't want to level up straight. So I guess I throw steel on a queen that's probably not going to participate in too many straights. I mean, the 4 is probably even less. Because the 2s and 3s below it are out there, and it's rare. But it's spades. Okay, that straight flush I made was 12,000 points. Or, no, it was 9,000 points. And I already had about 3,000. Okay, I kind of want that spectral pack. But I also kind of want like a chance to find another uncommon joker or something before I do that boss of 16,000. Because I'm doing semi-well at this point, but I don't know if I can make multiple straight flushes. I kind of need to do better than, you know, 4 mult or some money that I never trigger. Pay attention to what to do with this death. 3 of a kind, huh? Got 2 pair in hand and completely off suit. I think I might take the money. Now I could make that full house you wanted. Maybe the aces are not going to participate all that much, because the 2s are basically out. 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9. So it looks like I want 4, 7, 9 of spades. I'm trying to optimize long term. I want to keep making straight flushes and upgrading that if I ever find the right planet. And so I'm looking for the ranks that I don't have in spades. I want to make more of those specifically. And again, 4, 7, 9. Jack. I don't really want another ace of spades because it's not going to participate in straights. I guess a flush house would score well. But if I plan on making a bunch of straight flushes, probably, I don't think I want to unlock flush house and have it be another planet to show up to dilute the odds of finding the one I want. Well, shock, I'm not finding the rank that I don't have much of. Because I don't need both queens. Should have gotten rid of it before. There we go. 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, Jack, Queen. Should I make the 4? I've got 2, 3 of spades. But what did I make it out of at this point? At this point, I think I play a flush. Hold the 4. Hope I draw the rest of another flush, maybe a straight flush. And something to turn into the 4. Oh, or we just win right there. Means I sell you because I'd rather Cartomancer cycles through to something else more useful. Hate walkie-talkie. I'm not going to be playing all that many 10s or 4s. I know I'm down on 4s already. Alien Rebate might be better than to-do list. But it's a little difficult to predict what it's going to be. Either way, if I can get that triggered multiple times in a round easily, that less easily. Oh yeah, there's that. I'm not using them right now, but I might eventually. Was one of my ranks. Only got one 9 of spades, and that's really right in the middle. So I will turn a 3 into a 9, and I will. I don't know. That's a pretty optimal way to use that death. Only it was enhanced. Turn anything wild and it can be the right suit. I'm now looking for 4, 7, Jack. The Jack showing is already wild. 4 7s are not showing. So I should just turn something wild and spin the wheel. Nope. 16. Death. And I pulled the 7. And not really anything to turn into it. I've got 2 10s and 2 9s and 3 8s. Only 1 7. You want the 5. Well, that's not good. It'd be nice to be leveling up the runner. But I don't have the cards for it right now. I've never managed to level up straight flush. faceless right now. Without much pain. Jack, Queen, King, Ace. Control a 10. I've got 3. Have illustrate. Oh, I keep forgetting the 4 fingers. Still no straight flush. A polychrome joker is going to be better than the stock joker no matter what. So we're going for it. Well, that's also almost definitely going to be better than you. I think I'll take the risk. Let's see. Well, given that I'm going for spades, it's a little bit better. Most of the time. But I'm not actually doing that very successfully. Not even halfway spades yet. And somehow, I only drew one of them. Six, 8, 9, Jack, Jack, Queen, Ace. And only the wild counts as a spade. This hand, I wouldn't say this is close. Like, I would need to add a 10 and a king. Or... I don't see what you're seeing. A 7 of clubs. Yeah, I guess. 3 of a kind. You want 7s. You're just not giving me what I need. I need a 9 and I'll be good. 8, 9, 10, Jack. All in spades already. Any other spade. Well, I'm keeping you, aren't I? Only one thing to make money with, but it's something. or 8, 10, jack. Any 9 of those will be a straight flush. 4 9s to pull means 4 cards. No, it means they're 1 out of 8. 8 cards should find. There we go. Yikes. 8, 9, 9, 10. 6, 8, 9, 9, 10. So any 7, which is mostly gone. 1 out of 6, 1 out of 7. It's a fair chance of pulling a 7. And having a flush if I don't. Hey. Yes. Straight does, flush does not. It's hard to make a straight that's not a flush. Well, I say that, but so weird. I've been looking for, I think it's Neptune, for so long and not finding it. Oh. Polychrome business card, huh? I think you're revenue neutral at least. Too bad you're common. I have once or twice had a hand with basically no spades in it. I could even try for that, but then it's only a 1 in 4 shot of turning into spades, and if it's not spades, yeah, it's never going to work out for me. I need other ways to get spades. One of these has to have straight flush planted in it, right? Finally. I'm going to upgrade straight again, and it's still going to be better. How about you? Neptune! Removing negative feels so petty. Destroying jokers is enough of a downside. I don't think I've ever played an Ankh. Uncommon. It's 1.5 times better than up to plus 15? I think so. What did I just score? $72 times. So another half of that would be 36 times, which is way more than plus whatever you could generate. unless something else. 100 chips. Let's see, you would have to be... We're scoring 259 chips, so adding 100 is under 50%. I could scale it. I think it's an upgrade to have this place with the common. An uncommon. And I don't really need the value, the effect of you. But just 1.5 times, it's going to be better. Pretty sure. Only one hand type. This could get difficult. I guess it's straight that I should be aiming for. And look at this mess. 2 spades out of 8 somehow. When the deck is 22 out of 46. It's half spades. How did I only draw 2? Well, 7, 8, 9 is a non-flush straight, which is what I should be going for at this point. So let's draw a 6 or a 10, and then who knows what. Oh, I'm definitely not making diamonds. 5, 10. I think I can keep doing that. And I don't know what to keep and what to toss, so I'll just play. Oh, whoa. I did not expect that. But I'll take it. I think it was the upgrade to the extra half times. Malt would be good. Another hand would be good. Yeah. Random suit, gold seal. I kind of want the voucher. I just did 40,000 in one hand. It wasn't even that difficult. But I don't have the money. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh man, Ouija is my favorite card of all. Early. Now it's the wrong thing. Square Joker is not bad either. Early. Don't really want standard packs all that badly. Maybe you'll have a nice spade in there. Technically, that counts. You can choose to play or discard you and be happy with that, sure. That's a lot of money. Enhanced face cards. And stay. Ooh. Enhanced face cards, and whatever they are, I can turn them into spades. Five, seven, eight, nine. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 8 this time is spades. I could just make a flush. And maybe pull some other things so that whatever you destroy is less likely to be a spade. And maybe face down. Turning a 9 and 10 into spades wouldn't be that bad either. 5, 7, 8. Okay, that's a flush. It's not the best thing, but it gets the spades out of my hand. I can be familiar more. Yeah, I want to have a hand with very few spades in it in order to trigger the familiar, so that whatever it destroys is not a spade. So that's primarily what I'm planning with this play. In fact, well, we went from, what, 5 down to 3, and 2 of them are really low. So even if you hit one of these spades, I won't be devastated. But please hit the 2 of hearts. Ah, the 3 of spades. Oh well. Faces. I think I still turn all you into spades because you're enhanced. And that's good for scoring. Well, you're either a queen or a jack. Yeah, this is a really weird situation for me. It's not that difficult to make straight flushes, but they don't score very well. It's hard to keep that straight in my head. Right now, you're not useful. Oh. You might be a 10, and you might not. But you're definitely 8 through jack. And your spades. You're just as likely to be, more likely to be 8-9 than you are to be 10. Guess I just do another flush with. Well, one of you is going to be a spade, right? Keep the king, queen, jack. Ace 10 is not terribly likely to be pulled anymore. I still won't know what you are. You were a jack. A wrong jack. Should have sorted by suit. You're a heart. So you're not a spade. Heart between 8 and jack. Well, you've got to be the jack then. Don't want you. Or you, or you. Or you. I can't discard. That's the jack of hearts, right? Mm-hmm. You are 8 through 6, but you are... hearts. So you've got to be the 7. 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty confident that's a straight. And if not, I've got a flush to follow it. I'd like to replace you with a better uncommon. And a decent uncommon there would be good as well. I think you're leveled too far to get rid of. Oh man, those are great jokers to get early, but not this late. And neither one is uncommon. With this much money, I'm just taking all the vouchers I can find. What planets are you gonna have for me? Not Neptune. Nothing useful. Spades? Nope. Oh, a 4. Technically. And a re-trigger foil stone will go nicely with anything almost. Oh, there was a blue seal too. Yeah, I didn't notice the blue seal until a little late. But this late in the game, one blue seal in the deck is not that much to fawn over either. Always draw 3. That's probably good. It basically means I just start by throwing away 2 cards I don't want and getting 6 others, and then I'll have 12 in hand. And I'll start making hands of hopefully 4 and mostly replacing them. I don't think I need to reroll that boss. Fool. 3 more spades. Yes, please. You're already wild. 10, Jack, Queen, King. Let's get a tarot. 8, 9, 10, Queen. I think I'm gonna play Gold Seal. Am I gonna play that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull a jack. It's a straight. Don't. It's a flush. Can't make it a non-flush. These cards. fine anyways with multiple mults. Common, rare. Definitely don't want diamonds clubs. Steel wouldn't hurt. I don't have much to hit with death. I've already got 3 10 spades and a wild 10. I don't need to make more of those. And somehow, besides the ace, that's the only spades I drew. So death doesn't have a good target. So I guess steel or a giant pile of money. I'll find something good with 50 bucks. World! Now, we're 32 out of 49 spades. %. No. Oh, you're uncommon. You're kind of worthless besides that. So, you wouldn't be an upgrade. Planets? Tarots? I can't find a Neptune to save my life. I keep making these, so I'll upgrade them, I guess. Magician, more planets, and I've got the space despite the deck we started with. Or did I move past that already? Yeah, never mind. More planets. Still no Neptune. Moon? No. Whoa. I think I can live with -1 hand size. I don't really need another Joker, but it would sure be nice to have one. But 4 fingers. Yeah, I was kind of on the fence for those same reasons. Common. Wrong planet. Get another giant pile of money I don't need. Flush and straight flush are close. More chips there. Straight beats both of them handily. 8, 9, jack, ace. With a surprising paucity of spades. I could play the flush with, like, diamond jack turned glass. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 queens. got the 8 and 9. I should hold on to that. Which means get rid of those. Pull one of the 3. 10 of spades. There'll be a straight flush. There's a tarot. I'm going to play the flush with good enhanced cards. And whatever I draw, I'm going to discard along with that for a tarot. Ooh. 1, 2, 3 spades. I need to draw 1 more for a flush. I'll toss in the red seal foil stone. Really? That's a royal flush. Okay. It's probably starting to get valuable. World! Nice. Common, common. Come on, Neptune. There you are. It's almost a bad idea to use Neptune now, but I've been trying so hard for so long. Choose one. Wild. Malt. Probably malt. Hey, sword and crossbow, no worries at all. Hope you had a good nap then. Napping is underrated. I don't need it very often, but when it's the middle of the day and I feel tired and I can just wander into the other room and close my eyes on the bed for 30, 40, 50 minutes, so nice. Pretty well. Pretty well. I think we cleared one deck, and this run is on track to clear a second one. I think I'm going to take malt here. I am not at all. Probably around a decade ago, I tried for the first time, and it worked well enough that I've strictly adhered to it. Otherwise, I go to bed at 11, period. And at that point, I read a book or something for however long my body feels like staying awake for. And then I go to sleep whenever the time is right. And on days when I'm tired, that's like 15, 20 minutes later. On days where I'm reading a good book, it's easily an hour later. Very, very, very rarely it's like 3 a.m. because I can't put the book down. But I, especially living with office life, which given the summary of jobs you've had that you gave today, I think is not something that you're terribly familiar with for so long. That kind of imposes a fair deal of schedule on you, and I found keeping my sleep-wake schedule very rigid in order to be compatible with the rigid office hours schedule really helped me overall. To the point now that I don't have to go to work at a fixed time like I used to, but I would be awake for it more days than not. Anyways. More money. Polychrome rare. I'm not making 4 of a kinds. Two random enhanced aces. Well, I would happily take you, but I do have room. Oh, okay. I think I want Hierophant more than Justice, especially if that sells for 2. Why is Justice more expensive? Okay, this boss. With World Lovers and Hierophant on deck, this boss is not going to be a problem. Oh, and especially with that card. 3, 4, 6, 8, 8, 9 ace. Oh, crap. I hit World when I meant to hit Lovers. And this is that boss. Ugh. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Can I play an 8 card straight? But yeah, even though I made that mistake, we're still very much on track to finish 28 here. I can make another world. So I will do that. Open up an Arcana pack. And not have anything to target with World, but Lovers can hit that. Or do I death something? Honey. Yeah, I think I turn you into 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, Jack, Jack, Queen, Queen. I think a Jack is what I want most from you. In which case I don't want to use any of you right now. Which is a shame. I would rather use them and buy more, but we didn't draw something to use them on. I guess I could use Hierophant. And then turn the 8 into a Jack that will count as spades. Because I've only got 2 Jack spades. And plenty of 8s. On the off chance that you've got a decent uncommon in there. Nope. No. I don't think so. Nope. Well, maybe I could find some spectral cards. I mean, that's no worse than the gift card. It's eternal. Oh, that's why that Justice was $2. The gift card. Well, that thing is $10. A swashbuckler would be hilarious now. I guess that's why I've been making a lot of money from the temperances. So, do I want to swap gift card with 6 cents? I have 4 sixes. They're not going to be there to use. Common. Not going to, yeah, nah. We've got just enough enhanced cards that's worth considering, but well, you're common. You're polychrome. It's not better than 1.5 times. Times 2.5? And uncommon. Boom. And there's a sixth sense again. I know there's not really anything to get rid of to make room. I'm not going to give up 200 chips. The Four Fingers, which is the crutch of my entire strategy, or negative cards. That would not be awful. Is 30 mult better than 200 chips? It's uncommon as well. Uh, 30 mult is like times 2. 200 chips is also in times 2 range. And it's uncommon. Maybe I just switch you. I won't lose much. I won't gain much. Here I would gain times 1.5. The chips and malt are probably roughly equivalent. Here I would keep the 1.5 and I would gain malt. Judgment Day. Can't use you. Everything's spades. 3, 4, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. There's not much of a better place to use that. All that Joker shuffle. What am I going to score? A lot. Random suit? No. There's not a lot to destroy with the Hanged Man now. Probably something. Uncommon Castle. Too bad it's so late. Uncommon Mime. I don't really have held in hand abilities, do I? Like one steal somewhere. I think. Maybe I don't. Destroy, steal, money for the bootstraps. Constellation, oh, this late. Ugh. Uncommon scaling times mult, and I can't fit it. probably shouldn't be going for spades so hard because I've never managed to level up straight flush enough, but it's not that far behind. 9, 10, jack, 6, something. Eight, 9, 10, jack. Wow. I'm actually coming up across really good jokers really often, and yet can't really afford to switch much out. Could hypothetically, but I'm not being consistent enough with which hand I'm making. It's all over the place. I won't be able to count on making the same one a second time. Hey, Neptune, finally! You're finally leveled enough to be the best thing to make. Well, I guess I gotta take you if you're only $3. Flip and shuffle all Joker cards. So what's important? Gosh, I've never been triggering you. You're not important. It's really just bootstraps needs to be on the left. And four fingers should also. Nine, 10, jack. I should straight flush. And I want to throw you in, so I want a natural 4 wide straight flush, actually. So I believe I will turn the speed down and just throw out a high card. If I pull an 8 or queen of spades, I'll turn you wild, throw you in. If I pull an 8 or 5, I can turn you wild. So 5, 8 queen of spades, which is 5, 9, 11 of 40 cards would get me a straight flush, which will probably do the whole thing. So we'll lose both of you, and watch carefully for which ones are the plus molds. No? Yes? You too. I think you should be, yeah, there. Got the queen. So 9, 10, feather, jack, queen. Be my straight flush. I can't put mult on any of them. I'm using wild. And this thing should mean that finishes the round, I bet. Let's watch if I got the order correct this time. Are those both uncommon? Oh, we did it. Whew. This was a fun enough build. I'll see where it goes. At default speed, I really hate the "you just defeated the boss" sound, because it sounds so much like a "you just lost" sound. Thank you for the GGs. See, you are both uncommon, so you should have been over there. And you don't matter, and you don't matter, and you don't matter. Come on, Neptune. Hey. I'm guessing this isn't actually going to go that far. There's that one steel that I've got. Everything's a spade or wild except the steel. Let's throw some malt around. Scoring face cards doesn't matter anymore. Discarding face cards is money that I don't care about. I should probably consider that, but I'm just going to take the money because it's easy. Hologram, eh? It's uncommon and it's scaling times malt, but I'm not going to be adding cards that much. I'm actually down on deck size, which is rare for me. And what would I get rid of? I suppose maybe the runner? If I'm scoring 260 plus another maybe 40 on the high end of average, like 300-ish. Adding 300-ish is only a ×2. This is a ×2 pretty soon and could scale past that if I add cards, but adding cards is a little difficult. Really hoping for taros and not finding them. Pretty easy to trigger at this point. I've got very few red cards left. Do wilds count though? Probably. That might make it more difficult to trigger. It would mean I have to play all of the wilds. Yeah, let's just move on. 3, 4, 9, 10, jack. I don't say. Well, with a steel in hand, I think I might just play the flush. Yeah, this is going to top out pretty quickly, isn't it? Why am I continuing? My goal is really more decks cleared, isn't it? Zero discards. Yikes. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holographic. Oh, baby. This is a lot about why I like this game. I don't normally take 4 fingers, but it was the early holographic card, and it ended up driving the whole build. I don't normally take runner, but it was free, and I grabbed it, and then suddenly it was scaling up, and I leaned into it, and I get this interesting new playthrough that I normally would not have experienced. Destroy jokers, enhance a card. One, two, 3 sevens, 1, 2 jacks, but I've got 3 wild jacks already. More sevens would be good. What have I got? 5, 5, but I don't have any 5s to convert. 6, 6, 6, 6, but I don't have any 6s to convert. Well, let's just look. I've got aces, jack, 7, 2. Everything else is already wild. I suppose I should do the aces, because I've only got this one ace, and I got plenty of kings, and plenty of queens, and plenty of jacks, and 3 10s. 4 10s. Yeah. Let's hit the aces with wild when I get a chance. Use a telescope. Actually, would that help? Barely. Million points. This is going to get tricky now. Jack, queen, king, but no 10. 5, 6, 9, queen, just to get cards out of the way. Hopefully pull a 10 or an ace. No. Yeah, 10 or ace. 10. And nothing I want to hanged man or lovers. It'd be really hard to find something that I want to hanged man at this point. That was not enough. Almost flush house it, but not quite. You know what? Let's try. King 10. That's 2. That's 1. It's going to be hard. Ooh, nice. Aces to love. This is silly. I'm not going to find... But out of 4 cards, I almost can't... No, I can't fail to get at least a flush, which will give me the points I need. I have it already. Oh, but this is going to be too many points. I'm going to end up finishing without making my flush house. Oh well. Blank. You know, a multi-holographic 8 would be a nice thing to have more of. And I'm not really using the 3s because the 4s and 5s are both rare. Chariot, eh? 9-9 queen queen. It's almost a flush house. I'm gonna have to play this if I'm gonna cycle through, or just discard, or queen 9-9. 4 queens. 3, 9, 7 cards out of 41. We're not going to find it. And I shouldn't be so rash. Royal Flush. 4th. If I throw in a card that's not part of the straight but would be part of the flush, is that going to score? Let's find out. Yes. Didn't get lucky. 8, 9, 10. Queen, queen, king. I think I play this looking for the 7 jack, which there are quite a few options. Look at that, a jack in the wrong suit. Very well. $2 million with a lot of hands and discards left. That's interesting. All face cards are drawn face down. Yikes. I've only got one of them. 8, 9, 10. There's another card to destroy, but I just made a mistake. So I don't know if that's a jack or a queen or a king, and can't really do much about it. So one of the 9s, 4, 5, and you're probably gonna make a flush. And I've got 8, 9, 10 to hopefully turn into a straight at some point. Okay, so how many cards? 1, 2, 3, and that one that I just went through. 4 cards. Out. Oh, and that stone. Out of 48. 1 out of 12 are not spades. 7, 8, 9, 10. And whatever I don't know. And I've got targets for you. Oof. It's probably like Jack, but it could be Jack Queen. It's going to be a flush either way. It's not straight. Oh! Both offsuit aces, huh? Well, that kind of tells me this has got to be a flush. I should be looking to death that fancy stone. That's a lot. Huh, you keep trying to give me 6 cents. I don't want jokers to show up anymore, basically. Oh boy, invisible. It could give me another 4 fingers, which would stink. It could give me a throwback. Well, I should be skipping. Another baseball card. It would hurt me for the short term. But it can't practically not hit an uncommon. I'd probably sell the Faceless Joker before I sell this one. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to sell the runner, despite how amazingly leveled up it is, for the chance of hopefully surviving long enough to double something with invisible. Just because it's fun and we've already beaten Ante 8. Shortcut! Oh, shortcut would be great. And it's uncommon! Oh. 710. Alt. So you, I want to complete 2 rounds. I really don't think so. We'll see how I feel when I've got more of the stakes cleared. I think there's 2 levels to the collection. The 2 achievements that I don't have are Completionist Plus, win with every deck on gold stake difficulty, and I'm kind of implicitly working towards that right now. The remaining one, Completionist Plus Plus, earn a gold sticker on every Joker. I really doubt I'm going for that. There's 150 Jokers, and it's not terribly easy to win on gold stake. Thinking back to how long it took me to discover the final Joker that I needed, there's just so many that it's so difficult to find and so difficult to complete a run successfully with. Probably the legendary Jokers will really do it in for me. I'm like 180 hours in, and I've found the legendary Jokers maybe 10 times. And in order to find each of them at least once, and then also complete a gold stake difficulty run, that's going to take forever. I don't think I enjoy this game enough to play that many times. So I don't think I'm even gonna really seriously consider trying that at all. Hello, Anonymous. Good afternoon. Well, it looks like we're at the point where this deck is gonna fall on its face. So I'm probably never gonna activate Invisible Joker. It was not the time to give up 300 chips of scoring. Did we pull every almost every non-spade card? I mean, I know there's a few tricks, but I'm pretty confident that the last 10, 5, especially last 1, I just don't think I would enjoy it, given how long it would take. 10, Jack, Queen, no straight. So I think one of the jacks, and those, and that's not even enough to make a flush. I keep everything else. Oh, now that you say that, I remember reading that, so I guess maybe the legendaries aren't the issue. But then you get into all the economy jokers and all the really low value jokers that are just kind of dead weight. And yeah, you can play Anaglyph and hope to get negative tags and then hope to get them to apply to the cards that are no good and you haven't cleared with yet, but I don't know, I just don't think that's for me. Four of a kind. Flush 4. I don't think I can, well, I can just barely do 5. But 4 of a kind isn't leveled up, so I can't possibly play that. Mostly it's just getting in the way. I don't need a whole bunch of 8s all at the same time. So I'll take a tarot and hope that I pull a 9. Or a king. Or all of that mess. If I hadn't discarded both of them, I would have had a full house to play, but that's also not leveled up. Yeah, Anonymous, that's kind of close. If you can manage to just have if you can manage to complete Gold Stake with an empty Joker slot, then you can fill it with a card that's not actually terribly useful, but you can put the gold sticker on it. But again, I just don't think I'm that excited about hitting that achievement. I don't normally target 100%. My goal is to have fun. And what I find fun is typically not 100% completion. To each his own. Well, I'm going to put you guys in 8, 10, Jack. And 10, Jack, Queen is still most of a straight, so let's try to draw one. Yeah, we're never going to get tens of millions. 10, Jack, Queen, King. The 5s aren't terribly common. If I'm holding this, I'm going to throw it in there. Gave up too much by throwing out that runner. I can't possibly. No way. 6, 7, 8. I fall on your face. Six, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna run out of steam pretty soon. Or hands, I guess, really. Never, never, never reaching 14 million. This was a nice, reliable deck, but it's just not anti-11 plus capable. So yeah, that's that. Today, I believe we cleared Ghost deck and Nebula deck. Yeah, that feels right. Magic was yesterday, yeah. So that's 2 more down. But that's all we're going to be doing today. For those of you on Twitch who are still hanging out, let's look for a raid target. 0 channels that I follow are currently live. If you'd like to suggest a raid target, I'm all ears. Interesting. Red was mine, and it's still my only, just because I tend to play all of them left to right. And at some point, I decided to go for gold, I think, and so the leftmost one was my most obvious selection. All right, well, I don't have a good raid target, so I guess it's time to say simply thank you, everyone, for dropping by. I've had a wonderful time, and I hope you had a good time too. If I'm lucky, I'll get to see you again next time. But until then, bye-bye.